Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're standing in front of an EV car. This is our first EV review that we have for you right now. Now, as you know, that EV is going to be the thing of the future, and though us petrol heads are not so happy, but we got to adapt and embrace the future. So what we have with us today in front is the ZS EV 2021. So what you see in front is the car, how it looks. You have your nice London Eye headlamps over here that look pretty nice as well. You have a grille that looks huge. It kind of reminds me again of the Mercedes, the AMG variants. So you have this huge MG logo in front, and it's not only a logo, you can also open this up. So you just need to press this and open, and below this you have your charging sockets, so your points basically, where you plug in your chargers basically. So that's a really nice thing. Up front you have a pretty nice looking car actually, which is really nice. So this is the AC charger which is placed here. So this is one which you'll be getting when you purchase the car. So this is the one, takes somewhere around 6 to 8 hours to charge from 0 to 100. So this is basically how it looks. It's a nice one. They'll basically install it at your house or your office, either which ways. Moving on to the side, this is basically how it looks. You have a nice looking side profile as well. Your alloys are diamond finished, so diamond cut alloys which are 17-inch. they are wrapped in 215 rubber. So this update, you have thicker rubber, so they've increased the size for better driving, better comfort basically. You have a huge batch of electric that is right here, that looks nice as well. It's a huge sticker that you get. This is how the side of the car looks like. So you have a nice looking side profile as well. Clean lines, looks pretty decent as well. You have this chrome surround around the door handles that add to that more premium feel to the car, which is again a nice thing. Moving on to the rear, so this is how your rear side profile looks like. You have a nice looking side profile as well. And here, coming to the rear over here, you have beautiful LED tail lamps over here that really look nice. You have your MG logo, you have your ZS EV and internet inside. So yes, this car does have internet inside, which is a really nice thing. Now there's one thing that you'll find missing in an EV car, that is an exhaust tip. And yes, you don't need an exhaust tip in an EV car, but you do have a battery pack that is placed right at the bottom. Let me see if I can show it to you. It's placed right there. This is where the battery pack is placed. Now they have placed it a little bit higher for our Indian conditions, so this is another update that has come in this car. Let's check out the boot now. So yeah, you have a pretty decent boot space as well. You can fit a couple of bags and go for these weekend trips. You also have an illumination, so that helps you during night travel and stuff. Under this you have your space saver tire over here with your toolkit as well, which is always a good thing. So now let's hop inside the cabin and check what we have inside. So let's hop on in. So yep, you have a nice flat bottom steering wheel right here for you, which is really nice. You have loads of controls as well over here. So you have your volume controls on this side, and you have your buttons to basically scroll through the menu on the top on this side. So now this is an analog cluster, so click it twice and it does your needle swipe there. So that's a really nice thing. It looks really nice. Now there's a sticker on top of the cluster, that's why it looks a little blurry, but otherwise it's a pretty decent looking cluster. It has loads of information as well. You can scroll through a lot of stuff on this cluster over here. You have a lot of things basically that you can scroll through, so that's a nice thing. You have your range, you have your, it tells you about your battery, current situation, you have your tire pressure monitoring system as well over here, loads of stuff, basically your speed. So it's a really nice cluster. So everything can be controlled basically from the steering wheel, which is a nice flat bottom, feels premium. You have nice leather as well surrounded over here. Then you have your screen right here. Now this is an 18-inch touchscreen system. It has again loads of stuff that you can do over here. You have your Gaana application, you have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You also have your charging. So basically it shows you your range. So right now it's showing me that at 91% it's going to give me a range of 292. Now this changes basically on the mode that you change. So right now I put it to Eco and it increased to 307. So as you see, it was 292, it increased to 307. Then again when I put it in Sport, it went down to 263. So it depends on what mode you drive and how you drive, basically the range increases or decreases. So there's another thing called KERS, KERS. It's Kinetic Energy Regeneration System. So basically what this does is it basically it has basically energy regeneration. So that is through braking and stuff like that. It basically regenerates energy. So you can set this in different levels. So if you see up on the screen right there, you have 3 levels basically, 1, 2 and 3. And again depending on that, your battery, your range increases and decreases. Then you have your battery, which if you press it, you can see the range that it's going to give you. It's showing 307 right now. So you also have your selector. Now this being an EV, it doesn't have a transmission, it's just a single speed. You can only change it to your reverse, drive and neutral. 3 things can be changed over here. Your AC over here, which is a nice system. You have your temperature on this side and your fan speed on this side, well laid out, and it also has physical buttons, so which is a good thing. Coming down, you also have your electronic parking brake. So your parking brake, handbrake is basically electronic. You also have auto start stop, so you can switch it on or off depending on what you want it. Again, coming to the screen that we were showing you, you can basically scroll through a lot of stuff over here. Okay, so you can basically, this is your navigation, which you have TomToms, which is already inbuilt. You also have your vehicle settings, that is basically your vehicle stuff, which you can scroll through. You also have, as I said, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, you have radio. Now let us just listen to a song from here. So let me play it and show you how good the audio system is. Now this has Gaana, so you can just basically play any music that we want. So let's yes, you get the point. Basically the sound system is amazing. You have good amount of bass as well on this, so that's another nice thing that is there. And if you want to go back, you select this and you go back to your main menu, which is right there. So basically a lot of information that is here. So this is a really nice thing. You have a glove box, which is here, which doesn't have illumination, so but it's pretty decent. You can basically store the stuff. Coming to the dashboard, you have this soft touch material that goes all around the top, which is a really nice thing. But they have given some hard plastic on the end over there. You have given some hard plastic there, whereas this part of the dash feels nice and premium. You have beautiful looking AC vents. If you see, the end ones are circular, they look nice and throw good amount of air, whereas the ones in the center are the rectangular ones, which again are nice and they look good as well. Talking about your mirrors, you have one mirror right here, so your vanity mirror for the driver, and you have another one for the passenger. They aren't illuminated, but you have an illumination light over here. You can switch it off and on depending on how you want it. And you have storage space. Now you have this nice center console over here that really looks nice and it's well designed. You have 2 cup holders over here that can be hidden away when you don't need it. You also have a storage space down here, which is pretty deep. You can keep a lot of tidbits. And there's one thing that's hidden, it's underneath, which is right here. So if you see, you have a USB, you have a 12-volt charging slot here, and you have 2 USB ports right here, which is again a really nice thing. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it, but wait a second. Let me just put some light there. So yeah, as you can see, you have two USB ports, and you have a 12-volt charging slot as well on this side, which is again a really nice thing. Now yes, you don't get wireless charging, or neither do you get it as an option, but you have a nice space to keep your phone, and even a big phone like this would fit there perfectly. In terms of the sunroof, you have a huge sunroof over here basically, and you have a lot of as all the other MGs, you can basically speak to MG and it'll do stuff for you. So you can basically tell MG to open the sunroof and it will basically do that. Let's see if it does it. Hey MG. Hello MG.
I'm here.
Open the sunroof. So yep, as you can see, with the voice command, MG has opened the sunroof and it throws in a good amount of light basically inside, which is a really nice thing. In talking about the seats now, you have basically your entire interior is finished in black. You have few accents of silver going around the car. So you have this nice comfortable seats over here, which are finished in leather. Now your driver's seat is electronically adjustable, so you have an electronic adjustment over here, which is a nice thing and is very convenient as well. In terms of your indicators, they are on this side like a lot of German cars, and your wiper switches are on this side, which is another nice thing. So in terms of your cup holders, you have pretty decent door pads over here. You can house your bottles with ease. You also have another space over here to probably keep your phone as well over here. Window switches right here. Now the you have one touch down and one touch up for the driver, whereas the rest of the others are only one touch down. To pull it up, you basically need to manually pull it up. So this is another thing that you need to note. Here you have your controls basically for your mirrors, electronically adjustable from here, and you have your light adjustment as well over here. Now let's hop on to the rear and see what we have at the back. So this is how your rear seats look like. So let's hop on in. So now I have adjusted the front seat to my driver position, but if you normally adjust it to the pillar, you have loads amount of space. Now even I have decent amount of space, not a lot but pretty decent, but it's nothing much to complain about. Little less under thigh support, yes I do have, because I have my knees right up there, but shorter passengers will not find an issue. In terms of headroom, I have just adequate headroom. Not that great, but it's pretty good, not that bad at all. I don't have an armrest over here in the center, but you can sit a third person. Now the floor being flat, you can actually put a third person in the center, but again it has to be a kid, because 3 adults will not be able to sit inside, because as you can see, this is a space with 3 adults sitting in the center. In the center you have this small USB port here to charge your phone, which is a good thing. There are no rear AC vents, but the AC vents in front are enough to cool the rear. You also have some storage space as well over here. You have your magazine style holders as well over here. You have some storage space over here, and you can even keep your 1 liter bottles with ease, without a doubt. This is how the dash looks from the rear. So this is what it looks like from the rear. You have a well laid out dash. You have like everything in black, and you have like chrome and like brushed aluminum finishes all around the car. So this is basically what the ZF's EV is all about. So this is basically which is under the hood. You have a battery right there. That's a normal 12-volt battery, and this is basically how it looks like. You have a fluid, so you have your basic electric stuff that is here. Now talking about the battery, now this gets a new 44.5 kilowatt battery. Now it takes you from 0 to 100, basically a full charge, to 419 kilometers is what the company claims. Now as I said, this is the AC charger that you'll get, which is installed at home. So this takes 6 to 8 hours to charge from 0 to 100. There is another charger that you get as well with the car. Now that is an emergency charger that if you go anywhere, you can basically use that, but that will take you somewhere around 16 to 18 hours to get a full charge. And there's also a DC fast charger which takes somewhere around only 50 minutes to charge from 0 to 80%. So that's a really good thing. And now with a lot of DC chargers being set up all over the place, it's going to be really easy. And also MG has an app basically that you can check out which is your nearest charging station, so you don't have a lot of range anxiety, which is something that you do have on an EV car. So this is the DC fast charger basically. It's Tata Power easy charge basically, and this is your fast charger that is right here. It is set up basically outside the showroom, so you can come down and charge your vehicle basically. And we would like to thank MG Goa as well for letting us shoot the cars and the launch as well. Now if you have any more information that you want regarding the ZS EV, do let us know in the comment section down below. And without any further ado guys, do subscribe as well if you haven't subscribed yet. So with that guys, I see you next video.